Hey everyone. So, if you're in real estate, you're going to want to pay close attention because the ground is literally shifting beneath our feet. And I'm not talking about some small tweak or a new app on your phone. Nope. We are talking about a full-blown technological revolution, and it's all being driven by AI.
Take a good look at this number, $100 million. That is how much a single brokerage in Portugal closed in sales using a completely automated AI agent. Yeah, you heard that right. That isn't a typo. It's the new reality, and it's proof that the game has completely, officially changed. And this quote it just nails it. This isn't about working a little bit faster or being slightly more efficient. This is about a whole new competitive landscape where the people who win are the ones who figure out how to use this technology. So let's spend the next few minutes breaking down what that actually looks like.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. How is AI actually changing the day-to-day work in real estate? Well, it's touching every single piece of the process. You can think of it like a new, super-powered co-pilot for agents. And let's start with one of the most visual impacts, staging. Think about how long it usually takes to sell a property. Now, what if you could slash that time by 40%? That is the actual reduction in selling time a realtor saw just by swapping out physical furniture for AI-powered virtual staging. I mean, that is a massive, measurable result. You know, the real magic here is just how simple the value is. We all know staging works, right? But it's also a huge pain. It's expensive, it's slow. AI just flips that whole equation on its head. You can take an empty, kind of sad-looking room and instantly make it look like a beautiful, fully furnished home. This makes your online listings just pop, it drives way more engagement, and it gets offers in the door faster, all without the nightmare of moving a single piece of furniture. Okay, this right here gets to the heart of one of the biggest deal killers in our industry, financing delays. The old way is just a complete nightmare of paperwork, phone calls, and just waiting. But now you've got these AI-driven platforms, like one from a Brazilian startup, that digitize the entire credit analysis process. And what does that mean for you? It means faster approvals, way less risk of a deal falling apart at the 11th hour, and, of course, much happier clients. But AI isn't just for the agent's back-end work, it's also showing up as a front-facing guide for the buyers themselves. I mean, just imagine, an assistant that's working for you 24/7, ready to walk your clients through what's probably the biggest, most complex purchase of their entire lives. So here's the crucial part. This kind of AI educates and empowers your buyer. It's answering their questions about mortgages, about different neighborhoods, about the process itself, all in real time. And why should you, the agent, care? Because a buyer who feels confident and qualified is going to lead to a much, much smoother transaction for everyone involved. Now, it's pretty easy to look at these things as just, isolated tools here and there. But what we're really seeing is a global movement. These changes aren't just happening in a few savvy brokerages. They're quickly becoming the new international standard of doing business. I mean, just look at Spain's residential market, for example. We're seeing the exact same AI-driven transformations happening there, from planning new developments to analyzing clients. And it's not just Spain. From the property tech hubs in Brazil to that brokerage in Portugal we talked about, this is the new baseline. So if you're not thinking about AI, you can bet your competitors in major markets around the world absolutely are. All right, so we've seen the power, we've seen the global scale. The big question is, now what? How do you actually get started? How do you go from just watching this trend happen to being an active participant who's actually winning because of it? Let's get practical. This right here is the exact playbook used by that Portuguese brokerage that closed $100 million. It's a super clear roadmap. First, you automate lead qualification. Then, you set up 24/7 virtual tours. Third, you automate all those routine emails. Fourth, you train the AI to be your go-to expert on all your property data. And step 5, well, that's the most important one. You free up your human agents to do what only they can do, build real relationships and close deals. And look, you don't have to do this all at once. It can feel really overwhelming, but the key is to just start small. Pick one thing, maybe lead qualification, implement an AI tool for just that, measure the impact on your time and your pipeline, and then once you see those results, you expand from there. Okay, so let's pull this all together and look to the future. Because this tech shift, it does more than just change our to-do lists. It really forces us to redefine our fundamental value as real estate professionals in this new era. I really want to come back to this idea one more time because it's the core takeaway. This isn't about getting a fancy new app for your phone. It's about harnessing a force that can truly transform your business, your income, and where you stand in the marketplace. And that leaves us with one final and, I think, really crucial question to chew on. As AI gets better and better at handling all the data, the logistics, the routine back and forth, when it can handle the mechanics of the transaction, what's left for us? What becomes the truly irreplaceable, the most valuable skill that a human agent brings to the table? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me.